What's up, y'all? Every once in a while, I like to bring up controversial topics, right? I'm gonna talk about this. When when you think about these kinds of situations, you've got to put yourself into others' perspectives for a second. Why they do things, how they react to certain things, what led them to this point. And so I try to put myself into Will's shoes for a second. And I think there comes a point in time, right, when lines get crossed. And I think this was a situation where the line was crossed. We're talking about, I see people who are talking about, oh, it was a joke. I get that. He's a comedian. I get that. But there are some things that aren't meant to be made fun of. There are certain things that just aren't meant, to be made fun of. And we're so quick to talk about mental health and don't make fun of this, don't make fun of that. We're so quick to do that for some groups of people in certain situations, but very slow to call it out when it's blatant, but it doesn't fit it doesn't fit the group of people that you typically see it from. As a male, as a black male, we don't relate mental health to these groups of people. Let's be honest. And this is a situation, a clear-cut situation where you're talking about my wife's. Hold on, let me get this condition correct. Alopecia, right? So, how many times do you think Jada has cried to Will, talked to Will? I've had plenty of deep conversations with Will and their family about her condition. How many times has she been open about her condition and how much it has bothered her? How much it's given her problems, not only physically, but mentally. There are soft spots for people. And you can't be so quick to judge when a person reacts in a way that you say that you wouldn't react, but you don't know that, because that was a clear cut soft spot. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that what he did was right or wrong, what Will did was right or wrong, but I also can't say that it's something that I wouldn't have done. And a lot of you said that, oh, well, you saw Will laughing and stuff. Again, you guys, it's hard to understand a person's mindset. Sometimes it takes time for things to settle in, first of all. And then things become different when you notice that your woman has a problem with it. Who's to say that it didn't bother Will? He was going along with it. But then when he looked over and saw how Jada wasn't happy about it, who's to say that wasn't the case either? And then you're talking about August and all these things that happened in the past. That's a different situation. This was something directed towards Will's wife in a disrespectful, openly disrespectful, direct, on the spot manner. It was on the spot, right there, bam, in public, for everyone to see at the Oscars. Boom, lights on, live. Am I making any sense here? It's a completely different situation, and it's hard to compare the two. Different situations require different different reactions. And so that's why I can't necessarily throw judgment at Will for what he did. He stood up for his wife on the spot, and you can't necessarily shun a man for doing that. Like I said, we're quick to throw mental health at all groups of people, all different types of people, all. But boom, when you see it, Kanye West, people ignore it. Will Smith, people ignore it. It's like you ignore it when you choose to ignore it. And that's the problem. This is kind of in my field, of self-defense, and when is it okay to defend yourself, when is it okay to put hands on another person. And that's why I'm saying I can't necessarily say that I agree or disagree, but I understand the mindset behind it. And if you don't understand the mindset behind it, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but I get it. I get where his mindset was after, things build, and everybody has a limit, and you don't know when that limit just tips over. And so that's my viewpoint. I think there's a lot of things that go into it. I try to see this as with full of a picture as possible. And so yeah, that's how I see it. I think everybody has a limit. Everybody has a soft spot. Everybody, especially when it comes to their wife and their condition, there has been no let up on Will or his family. So I hope Will finds peace. I hope all of you find peace. And so talk to me, you guys. Leave a comment down below. Let's have some conversations. Let's not be sensitive nannies out here. Let's not be little Miss Sensitives. Let's talk about it. And what would I have done? I don't know. I don't know. But there's always a consequence to disrespecting my wife, if I had one. I'm gonna leave it there. There's always a consequence to it. You will not get away with disrespecting me or my wife, period, point blank. And if it's gotta be on site, it's gotta be on site. And that's just where I will leave it at. Alright?